Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel and the guidance for the month of February. And I'm really happy to be bringing these messages to you, talking about the angel of the month, which is Barakel. And Barakel is known as the innovator, the bringer of surprise, and also helps you with a lot of healing, going in your own direction, making your way forward, moving forward into things that you really want to do, things that you've been putting off, things that you have been doubting yourself about, and gives you that inspiration and courage to move forward. So I've got a few things to talk with you guys about with the messages from my website. I've written it all up sort of last night so I can do this reading for you. And also I've made a channeled message, I've channeled a message from Barakel, and also to go over some key points as well about what we're going to be facing for the month of February. And just remember, this is just guidance. This is just what I'm feeling, and I just like to share what I'm feeling, what I think is going to be taking place, and the messages that are coming through for us as well. And it's always a good idea just to say to yourself, I'll just take what I need from this message and leave the rest, but always follow your own inner direction. This is going to be something that we need to focus on all year, and you've heard me say it in other videos now. This is your year to be doing what you need to be doing, and it's not about feeling responsible for everybody else and what they want to do and their happiness. This is more about you, and it's a real urgency to get that right at this time, a real urgency to be who we are and embrace that energy of the self, and call in the support and assistance as we need it. One thing that I've been doing, and as you all know, we don't need to be religious to believe in Jesus and have Jesus work with us, and Jesus has always been my main guide with everything that I do. And over the years, I've talked to the angels, talked to Jesus, talked to Mother Mary, talked to the Ascended Masters, etc. But we get out of a habit of actually focusing an intention on something. We just say, thank you for this and thank you for that. And, when we struggle with things, we say, oh, please help me, but we forget to just do like a daily practice. And for the last week or so, I've been doing a bit of an experiment with this daily practice. And so every morning and every evening, and also when I feel like it, during the day, I just simply put my hands in that prayer position and pretend like I'm little again, and sit there just closing my eyes and just talking to Jesus and, saying to him, this is what's going on at the moment, and I'm feeling this way or I'm feeling that way, and I thank you for your assistance. And, I feel a little bit out of whack at the moment, so thanks for clearing that energy for me and, keeping me safe and guiding me forward, and just things like this. And what I felt was, tremendous support with that, and, lots of healing warmth, and just, I don't know, just like I reset myself, even though I'm always doing my spiritual work, living in, the spiritual world 24/7. And when I get pulled away from it, I get grumpy, because I get pulled down into those lower levels. But this was an experiment for me personally, because I've been working with a lot of people on the mentoring side of things, and also with intensive healing as well. And as I've been going through and working out their lessons and things like that, I've had to go through all the exercises myself, again, in depth. And things have just shifted inside of me so much that I've just gone right back into this daily sort of prayer. It is sort of like a prayer, but I'm not praying with desperation, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying please help me or anything like that. I'm just expressing what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, and also giving thanks and showing gratitude for the things that are taking place in my life and the shifts that are taking place, and not understanding all of them. And so this may be something that would be really good for you to do, with whoever you feel connected with the most, and just make it a real strong sort of intention that that's what you're going to be doing, really bringing in that intention of having that loving, peaceful energy working with you. And Barakel is one of those angels that is sent to help us this month this year, where we've been given new angels and new guides to help push us onto this path for the self. It's a time of great love because obviously, Valentine's Day. So February is a time of great love, feeling love, accepting love, having love in your life in all its various forms and ways. So I'm going to read to you a little bit about, what messages sort of came through for this month, and talk with you about the key points as well, and then take you through the channeled message too. And I hope that you guys have been feeling a little bit of a difference. We had all of those light energies coming in. I made a video about this, and where there's light, the darkness likes to sort of attack that too. So it's about being vigilant with our protection and our support, and doing this real with intention, praying, talking, leaving it there as well, taking your troubles to the universe and not taking them back again, and learning all these little tricks to make your life so much easier. And so many times we're always trying to be in control of the outcome of our desires. We want to do something so badly, but we just don't know how it's all going to happen, and then what will other people say, and then what about money, and then what about if I do it and it doesn't work. And we go through all these crazy reasons that we stop ourselves from doing things in the first place. And I guess now is the chance for you to break a few habits that you have within yourself and shift this weight that you've got from the past too, this dead weight that we carry around, this need to control but then fear of the outcome kind of feeling. And it's all about really giving it up. And I know it's hard because we've been let down before by so many people. We've been let down every time we've bared our soul to somebody. Then there's been some sort of event that happens and they suddenly know all that about us, and then we feel totally embarrassed and we feel stupid for what we've done and all of these things. And it really blocks us down from getting anywhere. And so many people say to me the same things, over and again over all these years of doing this. And I've done it myself, when I'm in that situation. And I really want to do such and such, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. And in fact, even if I did do it, then all of this over here, people would be upset, or my life is really going to change. And then I want to do this, but I'm so afraid of the outcome. I'm so afraid of what will happen if I do. And people get themselves in this block, and you can't move forward. And when you can't move forward and can't do what you need to do, the body starts to go haywire as well. Things start to happen, problems start to happen within. So getting in this practice of talking about what it is your fear is, and saying, I'd really like to do this if it's for my highest good, and all the details are taken care of for me. And each time you do that, and each time you ask with acceptance and with expectation that it's going to happen for you, and a little doubt comes up in your mind, you have to learn to squash the doubt. I know it's hard. And I know it seems silly as well to do this, but we have to control it, and we have to be able to control our future somehow. And that is by controlling those little negative thoughts that come up, those little negative thoughts that get in the way of so many things in our life. Because once we can control all of this, then we can accept ourselves. And once you've accepted yourself completely, then you're going to feel more confidence. So many people ask for confidence, but they don't accept themselves. Okay, so this has to happen first. Once you've got the confidence in your life, then you feel like you can do anything. Nothing can stop you. And this is where you'll have this success. So it's about these little steps along the way. Barakel is one of the angels that can help you to do that, to help you to remember those things. catch yourself when you're worrying, when you're doubting, when the negativity is rising to the surface. If you're getting odd, strange memories, and this was happening to me this morning, I was getting an annoying memory, like it was something that happened between Pete and I, and it was annoying. Okay, for no reason whatsoever, this feeling, this annoyance came right up today, and I found myself getting annoyed on the inside, and not really wanting to talk with Pete about it because I was really annoyed at him. So it was a stupid memory, it was a stupid implant, and it came up. So now, in the past, I would have said to myself, oh, I'm in a bad mood, I need to go clear myself, or something like that, which there's nothing wrong with that. But now I'm looking at why that annoyance came up, and why it was so annoying to me, and whether I am being sort of negatively sort of influenced in some way, and why I would be. So who I've been around, who I've been talking to, or situations that I've been in, or what is the inner doubt that has brought this annoyance to the surface. So instead of looking at it as if, oh, that's, just that, and I'm just going to be annoyed, and I'm just going to, I'm just having a bad day or whatever, I'm really looking at the reasons behind a feeling like that coming to the surface, and realizing that there are going to be things that come to the surface for healing throughout my life. And I'm just going to have to say, that was then, and that annoyed me because such and such and such and such, or it made me feel this and this and this, and I'm now clearing that energy away from me. And each time something like that comes up and replicates that feeling in my life, I'm going to know it's because I was feeling this way and this way and this way. But if I don't work on myself like that, you're just wandering around aimlessly, and that is when you don't feel in control at all. And different parts of your chakra and energetic fields start to shut down. There are so many different levels in here going on, more than just your chakras, that we work on really deeply with intensive healing, and with mentoring with me. I work on really deeply these areas, and all the embedding feelings that we have from people and places and situations, and childhood trauma and past life and all that kind of stuff. But it's just amazing how many things try to trip us up. Like when you're trying to move forward, you'll notice sometimes things go wrong here, there and everywhere. It's trying to trip you up to see if you are really going to do this or not, or if you're going to give up, or if you're going to reach for new heights and do it. And when you're ready to do it, you can really feel it inside of yourself. Again, doing this prayer, really talking about your feelings, and when a new feeling comes up or something, that you're getting that off your chest as well, allowing that light to take care of it for you and move into a new direction, and watch for the doors that are slamming in your face and say, okay, I'm not going to go that way anymore, I'm not going to keep trying, and go another direction. When pain comes in your body, or annoyance comes in your body, or guilt comes in, or jealousy, or any of these things, are they really there? Or are they just showing you something that you always do? Showing you a pattern that you always find yourself in? Or are you sabotaging your own happiness by these feelings coming up out of the blue, out of nowhere? Have other people influenced the way that you see your situation, or see your partner, or see your life? Have other people come up and said things that have fed your fear, made you feel, for example, oh, this person might cheat on me, when the person shows no signs whatsoever of doing that, but because this has happened to you in the past, it comes up, and then someone else might say something, oh, that's happening, or he's doing that, so it must mean this, and that's wrong to do to somebody. To play on someone's inner fears like that. So we have to be aware of those things happening, aware of what other people are really saying to us, And I'm probably one of the busiest friends you'll ever have in your life. At the moment in my life, I used to be able to do so many things with my friends, and now I can only see people when I can see people. I can't promise things because everything changes. I can't say, oh, I'll be there on Friday, because I don't know what's going to happen on Friday morning and could change everything. But if people really need me, I'm there. I'm at like a message away. But as far as seeing people and visiting people and hanging out and things like that, I can't do that anymore. I can't. I'd love to be able to do that, and I have to organize things way in advance. And even then, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. So a lot of my friends have stuck with me through that and just appreciate me when I am there in their life, and we get so much fun, and we do so much work, and we do so much healing, and it's awesome. But some people just get this stroppiness about themselves, like, oh well, she mustn't be a true friend because I never hear from her. And it's not that at all. People get busy in their life, and with me, with what I'm doing, this is my life, and this is the most important thing that I live for, is to help other people. So my clients and that, they have to come before anything else that I do, and that's just how it is. But I do love to see my friends and catch up with them and listen to music and be silly and all of that stuff, and that's still me. And you may be going through the same sort of transition where you're really busy in your own life, and you're also trying to work out your spiritual life too. And the things that you used to want to do don't really exist anymore. So you've got to find a new way forward. You've got to find a new way in which you can enjoy your life and have that time out as well. So I'm going to, because I'm 16 minutes in, I've got to look here at the message that's come through from Barakel. I've got it on my iPad actually. And I just did a meditation before I've done this video, and I've had sort of some work done, and I can really feel the difference in myself. And I'm sorry if I sound a bit strange, but I wonder if you can see, I wonder if you can see the picture on there. There you go. It's a picture from my website for the month. Ooh, let the light come back. Okay, so Barakel element is water. So that would be the tarot cards, the cups in tarot cards, the element of water. They also, with the chakras, Barakel works especially with your base chakra and your crown chakra, which is interesting. Okay, so here's the message about Barakel. Barakel, the innovator, is a powerful angel of healing, love, growth, new beginnings, and healing with animals. Also known as one of the bringers of surprise, a lot of people will find that they are walking surprising new paths and seeing things in a new perspective. This year, as we've already been attuned last year to the new light energies, remember last year was crazy with all those energies, we have been assigned some new angels and also new healing guides. Barakel is one of the assistants in this energy, and if you ask, you can help to elevate your mood, bring you into alignment with others who are like-minded. So that's like finding people that are real understanding people of your life, and are just happy to catch up with you when they can, and it doesn't have to be pressure cooker sort of situation or feeling under pressure to do anything, because we're under pressure too much with everything else that we're doing. So we have a task this year of doing things for ourselves, beginning new projects, and taking on things we may not have dreamed of doing in the past. And it's also a time of great love and acceptance in the heart levels. Barakel also assists with our transformation and transition as we move from the old, outdated energy into the embrace of the new and all-loving energy. February has the most love vibration in it, because of Valentine's Day, as everyone is focusing on love, either finding it, increasing it, or receiving it. It will be very important that you're opening your arms to embrace the love from the divine that is shining on you now and always. As we focus in unconditional love and this energy more often, we find ourselves feeling better in every way. Weight is lifted off of us and new cycles of growth can begin. But if we want something to change, we need to create this change within ourselves. And if we need support, Archangel Barakel is one who can assist. Barakel also works closely with the animal kingdom and can help heal your pets, find your pets, or even prepare them for their transition to the other side as well. Your pets come to the world to bring the vibration of unconditional love and understanding. They teach us of telepathy, a way to speak mentally and connect as we do with them. More of our natural talents are coming to the surface, and many of you will awaken into your healing roles more completely. If you've been wondering what your true purpose is, you may begin to make plans this month, or have some sort of epiphany that allows you to awaken to your true calling and that which brings the greatest happiness for you. Trust will be the key. When you ask for assistance, be open to receiving the answer for your highest good. Not always exactly what you want or think you want, but what is best for your highest good and your divine will. Okay? So you can use some crystals here to connect. Bloodstone, jade, peridot, blue lace, agate, or any of the clear quartz family. Essential oils include lavender, ginger, bergamot, or geranium. The key points, okay? So the key points for February: love, growth, new beginnings, new people, animals, creative energy, release of past weight, healing codes, innovation, surprise, and travel. Okay, and I'm definitely traveling in February. And here we go. The release of past weight. I just wanted to talk about this quickly because this has definitely happened to me very quickly over the last 2 weeks, without doing anything different to my diet, mind you, ladies. I asked specifically if there was anything that was causing me to hold on to protection energy, because being in the UK for me, being an Australian and coming to the UK and being in the north of the UK and not down south where it's all lovely, sunshiny beaches and cottages and things how I imagine the UK, but up near Manchester, you know, between Manchester and Liverpool I am, and there's crazy little houses that are all lined up together and everyone's depressed and everyone's angry and, you know, it's that kind of energy around, which is fine. But for me, I felt like I was had to really protect myself. And so from, you know, before I even came here to the UK, I started this big protection layer on myself. And then when I got here, I just felt like I really increased it. And it meant that I was getting bloating, feeling uncomfortable, feeling really lethargic, you know, just really out of sorts, not feeling energetic whatsoever. And this is coming from a person, I've played netball for 20 odd years. I've been a Thai kickboxer for over 10 years. And I've got no energy, you know, whatsoever. And I've lost all the shape and the tone and all of that. Now, walking on the treadmill, doing my aerobics, doing all kinds of exercises, doing boxing training, you know, doing countless sit-ups, push-ups, you name it, did absolutely nothing, because it wasn't the physical self. It wasn't my eating, because I eat so well. It wasn't anything I drink, because I don't drink. Anything like that, it wasn't. This was all a total toxic build-up of past weight. And it had built up to this point where, you know, it's very upsetting within yourself, you know. And I know you can't probably tell here, but I can tell. I know that I've lost weight. So, but what this was, it wasn't actual fat or anything like that. It was this levels of protection. Now, you may find that sometimes you get levels of protection come up for you in your life and then it goes away. Or you may find that the opposite thing happens to you, where when you're under a great deal of stress, or you need to feel like you need to protect yourself, for some people the opposite happens and they become very small, you know. It's almost like hiding away kind of thing. And sometimes that can be unhealthy too. But shedding this kind of energetic weight is like heaven sent. Okay, it just feels amazing. But you have to get to a point where you feel completely safe and secure within yourself, not just consciously, but that your body can feel it too. And like because your body will do things that you haven't even thought of. Your body will react to situations that you haven't even thought of, and will also remember past life issues too. And perhaps in England, in a past life, something terrible happened, and the body is just going, like this, and freaking out, like we know this is bad. And this can be something that's happening, when you just visit a town. If you've ever got bloating or feel really uncomfortable or suddenly become moody, this could be an interaction energetically going on with just driving past this place. Sometimes people that we meet, the same thing happens. We just feel this, this recognition, yes, but also a deep fear, and the person hasn't even done anything. So it's about recognizing the way that our body reacts to different situations, and saying, working with this prayer, working with releasing, working with acceptance, all of those things, and saying, I don't need this protection weight on me. I'm okay. It's safe for me to be here. I'm okay. And you might have to tell yourself that for some time. But all of a sudden, once you've just let go of it, and once you've said it enough, and once you've released and you've done all the inner work, then that weight just comes off. And I'm talking about the weight that is energetic weight, and it's very real, very real. Now, you can get assistance with specific weight loss things, and if you know that you're exercising, if you know that you're watching what you eat, if you know you're drinking plenty of water, it's only natural that you would be at the right balanced weight. So if you've been doing all those things and yet still, are big, then there would be a stress related issue going on with you, overprotection. So this month, work on that. If there may be something there that's holding you back, and this is weight, not just in physical weight, but weight on your shoulders or weight on your mind, anything like this. It can go. Okay, just be vigilant in what you're asking for. Surprises as well. Barakel is known as one of the bringers of surprise, working in a group of expecting the unexpected kind of energy. So you may feel like you're sort of sitting on the edge of your seat, ready for something to happen, and keep on doing that, because that expectation of good things is good. And it brings it quicker into your life. Where expectation of bad things brings the same. It's like a choice, whatever you want. Which side do you want to flip? Working with animals are transitioning now, and it's the same process for them as it is for humans. They are loved, they are brought into the light, they understand this more than we do. They understand it the whole time that they're alive, and that their key purpose on being here with us, I'm talking about pets, the key purpose is to show us that unconditional love. Because they really don't care what you look like first thing in the morning, or whether you can get your eyes open, or whether you've got a hangover, or whatever it is that's going on with you. They don't care. They just love you, and they want you to feed them. So if you've been worried, or you've lost an animal, or something like this has taken place, just know in your heart of hearts that they are completely with you still, and that they love you, and they're sending their love to you. But they understand the process, and they understand that they need to come back in a younger body. That they may come back again, they may not, they may just watch over you. But they are there just the same. They are accepted just the same. Okay, new beginnings, new people, very important. People need to be on your wavelength. You don't need to feel like you need to answer for yourself when you're with a friend or with somebody. Or feel intimidated by anybody, or feel like you must do things their way. It's all bully tactics. And when you're working with new people, and people are on the same spiritual wavelength as you, there's no ego involved, and you can just talk for ages about all kinds of different things, and laugh, and have fun without there being any drama or stress either. Okay, so let's have a look here. And for some people, you're moving into a new place of residence, traveling, going overseas, this kind of thing, or going into a new job, a new relationship. So be kind to yourself in this process. It's really important to do that. Hard to do it, but very important. Okay, so a message from Barakel. So this is the channeled message. Okay, and I'm going to read it to you. Dear ones of light, greetings to all of you. I'm so pleased to be with you all and help you to connect to more abundance and happiness now and always. This is a great time of light on earth, and your own light is beginning to shine more and more. This new energy within you may take some getting used to, but you are beginning to bounce back a lot clearer. Take charge of your protection and work more closely with healing energies, which is beginning to really grow within you all. Love is always a great healer too. We angels bring opportunities for you to grow spiritually and with the love of your soul connection. There are many who are connecting now and will continue this year. Love connections do not always mean intimacy, but rather a connection that allows the expansion of the heart space is a true blessing. Expect the unexpected this month, but be vigilant with your path and accept the assistance that is flowing to you via earth angels and of course your spiritual team in the higher realms. Open your heart to receive new abundance for you and ways in which you can create more happiness in your life. Be proud of the decisions you have made, for even the seemingly bad ones have led you here today, upgrading and expanding with ease. Trust yourself always and remember to ask for and expect assistance and be open to walking through new doorways of opportunity. With eternal love, I am Barakel. Okay, opening up your heart to receive, is so hard for many of us because, we like to give, and it's hard to take back because you don't know whether you owe someone something as soon as they give you something, or whether there's a hidden meaning behind it. And we keep going back to these old ways of being. It's time for us to step out and try some new things and allow yourself to receive. That means being open to it, saying to angels or God, Jesus, whatever you believe in, saying thank you for allowing me to receive. Thank you for showing me the way to open my heart and allow people to give to me, because that's your right as well. The more someone gives you, the more you're able to help other people, and that's something that has really helped me because I'm not very good with people giving me things, and I'm learning to get better with it. It's hard though because with everyone's got their own circumstances, and for me, I've always liked to share, because I've never really had much anyway. So if I did have anything, I like to share it with people or give a thoughtful gift or something like that, because I would like it given to me, but then I would second guess it, so I would just give it to other people. But now I'm learning that it's okay for me to also receive some surprises. And sometimes some people, that have known me throughout my work, send me a surprise every now and then. And it's just overwhelming to me, that someone would do that. Even the littlest thing is just so special to me, to receive. And although I'd say, I'd have to send this back or whatever, now I'm just like, oh, thank you for that, thank you for that blessing. And it was really hard for me to do it, but it's getting easier over time. And the more that you do it, the more you receive, the more you can give. The more you receive, the more you can give. So just go ahead and let yourself be blessed. I know it's hard, but this may be one of your biggest lessons for February. Let yourself be blessed and be grateful for all the blessings that come about in your life. So For the month of February, I am traveling, and I'm going to be in Australia, and part of my journey is going back home for a little bit. There are some things going on personally in my life, and not to do with Pete or anything like that, but with friends of mine and my kids too. So I do need to go, and this has just come up very quickly, so I'm just going to go with that flow and do it. So hopefully, if some of you guys are in Australia that remember me, or wanting to have some sort of session with me, it'd be really good to catch up with you while I'm there. Not sure how long I'm going to be there, but I'm sure I will update you all. I also have to say, if you have ever been interested in really opening up your abilities and working with things on a really deep healing level, and you haven't known where to go or what to do, I do offer this, and I do offer a mentoring and healing course that takes you 4 to 6 weeks to complete. And I don't just dump you off after then and say see you later. I'm still there for you, to help you through for the rest of whatever you need. So this is very deep, and if you are considering something that is life-changing and completely different than anything else you've tried before, I do recommend myself because I know how much work I do put into each and every person, and the love of this that comes from me really wanting you to get it, and wanting you to get there. I will help you in any way that I can. So if you've been to my website, seen my mentoring, or seen my intensive healing course, and you've just thought to yourself, well, I need to save up for it, please let me know, and we can work out a schedule to do that, so you can pay this off if you want to. But I'm there to help you guys, okay? But this is an amazing thing, and it's something that I've taken a long time to develop, and I'm really, really super proud of it, and I love being able to offer this as well. Also, I've got coming up 2-hour workshop blocks, and these are going to be online, and you can be like a digital download. So all of my techie savvy friends out there, can you let me know what's the best platform to do that on? I can host it at my website, no problem. I just need to know, once people have purchased it, that they can download it, and I don't have to chase people up and try to help them and all that kind of stuff to download something, just in case. So if there's anyone out there that knows of a good program to do that, there's so many different choices. Please let me know, because I'd like to get these 2-hour workshops up. I've also got 8-hour workshops, like whole day ones, that I'd like to get going, as well as a video that you tune into and can keep, and you'll receive healing and attunements, and advanced sort of education on your spirituality in connecting with different energies. So if anything like that is you'd like to do, or you'd love to try, or you'd love to learn more about, please let me know. And just remember also that I'm on all social media at Divine Miracles, so Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and things. You can find me there. I've also got my own spiritual community called divinemiracles.ning.com, and it's you can get your own sort of Facebook profile kind of thing going on, and meet other spiritual people, create your own blogs, create your own forums, everything in there as well. And that's free to join too. So I look forward to what's coming up in the new year, what's coming up for February for us all, and I look forward to the next video with you. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye. Many, many blessings to everyone, and see you next time. Bye.